Hello, this is Running Robert, and today we're going to be talking about the Gossamer Bio GOSS second quarter 2025 quarterly summary. Today is the 6th of August 2025, and the report came out yesterday. We are in the middle of earnings seasons, so we are going to be looking at the report and looking at the bullish and the bearish parts of it. So I generally follow small cap pharma. I do games. I do a little bit of everything. So if you like what I'm doing, hey, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot, and thank you. Disclaimer is I bought shares at 89 cents. And I sold half my position up 103%. And I plan to hold the rest until 2026. So this selling should not indicate that I have gone sour on the stock. It is just I put my initial investment in and I have now my initial investment out. So I am free rolling. That is just how I invest. So we like it. So I'm an amateur investor, and advice given should be followed up by own due diligence, and information given is valid for today, the 6th of August, and the slideshow will not be updated. But again, as always, new news, new slideshow. So let's look at the quarterly update. It wasn't a huge update for stuff. A lot of it we're just going to be looking at like the money and stuff like that. But the Procera phase 3 for PH, the data is in February 2026. On the 11th of June, enrollment was completed. And so they have been able to lock down a date that we are going to get the data, which is very bullish and very positive. The phase 3 for the PH-ILD is expected to start in the fourth quarter of 2025. That is a split cost with our partner. So that's kind of nice. Cash at the end of the quarter was $212 million. Collaboration revenues came in at 11.5. Total operating expenses were $50 million for the quarter, and a net loss was negative $38 million. So to make it simple and to make math easy, we're just going to say the data is 3 quarters away. So you got their third quarter, fourth quarter, first quarter. Even though I know it's in the middle of it, we're just going to look at that. So I estimate the current burn is going to be probably between 100 million and 150 million at that time. Now, again, might be higher or lower as one trial is finishing up. The new phase 3 trial might not enroll as quick or might not get off the ground as fast. So we're definitely going to have to see the burn rate. So it is a definite larger range than I would like to be. But I think it gives us the information that we need. So the investment thesis is simple. The company has a partner with a very large pharmaceutical company for the indications. And they are going to split cost for one of the studies. And of course, like I said, the Procera is that Gossamer funding it itself. Now they have orphan drug designation and patent protection till 2039. We are expected late 2026 to early 2027 for approval. So you're going to have 12 years to sell. That is pretty positive overall. So we're going to look at the bullish thing. So one, the PAH market is huge. It's standing at 11 billion plus. And having a large partner definitely will help with the company. As I've said before, the company believes they have figured out the best patient population and are using that for the phase 3. There are a lot of warrants in the money already. Like a lot of the warrants were at $1.63, $1 and change, and then $2 and change. So a lot of those are in the money. So we might see them help with how much cash we have, but we just have to see. And the company has enough cash to get to the data. And then we said that pretty easily. We're easily can get to the data, probably enough cash plus warrants and stuff like that to get to approval without any issues. So that is all the bullish parts. The bearish parts is this, what we said before, the phase 2 PAH results did not compete well against the other approved drugs. Now, again, they changed their patient population to match what the other ones were. And so we are expecting to see better results. The 2027 notes are scary. So they're 200 million. The company can pay it off in any number of ways, stocks, cash, both. Again, if we have approval at this point, those notes might not be as scary because most likely you're going to, take from Peter to pay Paul. Let's be honest. They're, someone else will give them a $200 million loan. They'll pay off that one and they'll say, okay, well, I'm going to kick this can down the road. And this was in the bullish, but there's also bearish. There's a lot of warrants already in the money. So we are going to see probably some pressure downward for the stock. As it continues to go up, people are going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to take it. I'm going to sell. I'm going to call it a day. Like, if you're getting shares at $1 and it gets to $2.50 and you're like, that's a good amount of money for me. I can't blame you for that. So I do think that we're going to have some issues there. There are around 150 million shares that can be exercised. And the company currently has over 227 million. So that is a lot. So unfortunately, the bearish part is I think the big run up is most likely done. I think that you still might get some profit from here, but I don't think it's anything that you're going to see or anything I'm getting at the moment. So in quarter one, I said, hey, run up was possible. I made that video on the 19th of May. Stock was $1.09 back then. Today is at $2.16. So yeah, almost a doubling right off the bat between quarterly reports. But now with a market cap of 454 million, I'm unsure if we're going to get another double before the data. Now, it might surprise me. We might see a $4, $4 stock price, but that's going to put us close to probably $1 billion market cap. And I don't know if we have that before the data. So I believe that we will settle in between $2 and $3 until the data is done. I think warrants will people will cash warrants out. The stock will go down, people will buy the stock, it'll go up, and you kind of see how it is until we get to February 2026, which is going to be the big day. So hopefully this gave you some good information. Thank you very much for watching and listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.